Okay, so we got some news regarding the Owl House. Yeah, I think we've all been collectively waiting for Owl House news. I think we've all been just waiting for that for the longest time, and we've got some news. We got a new intro for season 2, and it's been confirmed that Owl House season 3 has been approved. Although I will talk about some pro-con situations with season 3. But let's talk about Season 2. Season 2 has been announced for June 12th at 10 a.m. Yeah. June 12th, Owl House. After a very long hiatus, we've been kind of waiting, seeing what kind of news would come out, and boom! We're only like weeks away from a new season of Owl House. Now, I do think I read somewhere that it is going to be 20 episodes long, so, yay for that. I love the new intro because it says a lot. Like, we've all thought Lilith... let's talk about Lilith real quick. Lilith... looks like Lilith will not be part of the main cast. She'll be more, like, on her own. She'll be more, like, dealing with her own shit. And I actually like that. I actually like that a lot better. I know a lot of the fans were like, oh, Lilith can be part of the family, part of the Bad Witch Coven and, be all happy. And I was like, dude... She turned on her sister and made her into a monster. She only got the last-minute redemption. I'd hold a grudge, too. So, yeah, Ida's probably not cool, still not cool with what Lilith did. Because, yeah, she was still processing it. Like, between, Lilith, finding out that Lilith was the one who cursed her, as well as other factors that went in, it was very fast-paced. Like, Ida didn't really have time to process all of that. But now there's probably been some time, and I would not be shocked if the first episode is more like Ida and Lilith not on good terms at the Owl House. So that could, that could easily be it. I know a lot of people want, and there's still, I'm not saying, like, it's not impossible for Lilith to redeem herself. I'm just saying... it's not, like, right out the gate. I know a lot of people like redemptions right out the gate, but if you want to do it right, you gotta do the long way round. Look at Zuko. Look at Vegeta. Look at Peridot. Well-deserved redemption arcs that took a while. So, let it fucking breathe, people. Let it fucking breathe. It's like a good steak. You gotta let it breathe before you dine on it. Anyway, that's a great analogy, by the way, I just made, of a fine redemption arc is like a fine steak. You gotta let it breathe for a little bit before you enjoy its taste. It tastes all the more savory. What the fuck is my life? Anyway. So, we do know that there is another enemy here, this mysterious masked opponent who's always looks like he's tired and whatnot. I swear to God, also, I swear to fucking God, if they make it into a love triangle with Luz, Amity, and this new character, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because I can't do that again! Not after Star vs. How bad, everything was with Star vs. The Force of Evil and that love triangle. I can't do that again, guys! I can't do it! I can't fucking do it, guys. I can't. I just can't. I can't do it again, man. I can't deal with the shipping wars. The ships, man. I sound like a soldier with who just got out of Vietnam. Anyway. So, I'm all excited. I love how Amity and Gus and Willow are all going to be more major characters. I absolutely love that. I love that those characters are getting more and more to do, and their powers are clearly growing for that intro. And we get to see more of Belos, and it's exciting. Like, I'm really excited to see, more of more of what Belos' game is. It looks like from the poster, it looked like he's trying to bring back the Titan, which we all thought. So I'm all excited. It's just great. Now, let's talk about Season 3. Now, like I said earlier, Season 3 has been announced. But the difference is that Season 3 will consist of 3 44-minute specials. That's Season 3. So, that sounds like a wrap-it-up kind of situation. Like, we're only doing 3 seasons instead of like, 4. Now, on one hand, I think this is a good idea. Like, on one hand, like, well, let's talk about the bad first. The bad probably means that Season 3 is probably the final season, with it being 3 44-minute specials, like, basically a trilogy of movies, of TV movies. So, yeah, it does kind of suck that we'll end there with only 3 44-minute specials that'll be like a trilogy. But on the other hand, like, it might be for the best. It might like, what, do you want another season where it meanders for nothing and then just has a out-of-nowhere ending that's totally dissatisfying? Looking at you, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. Do you want that shit? I don't. So maybe it's for the best that again, I'm not saying that this is the end, but it really does sound like Season 3 is the final season. Because you don't just get 3 44-minute, basically TV movies and go like, oh, Season 4. You don't get to do that. Now, that could be a possibility. There's still a possibility for that. But you just, like, the writing's kind of on the wall that might be the final season. Not saying it is, but, like, that's very final season territory when you do something like that. It also makes sense because Dana Terrence and Disney don't see eye to eye, very much like how Alex Hirsch and Disney didn't see eye to eye. But Dana's a lot more vocal about it than Alex was. And, yeah, like, I also love Dana Terrence's swagger, that she can say all this shit, and say and do all this shit on Instagram and whatnot, and basically do all this in front of Disney, who can't do shit because her show is too good. Very much like how with Alex Hirsch was with a lot of it with Gravity Falls. So, and it makes sense because they're dating, so... Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway. Again, I'm not saying Season 3 is the final season. I'm just saying that pretty much, like, it's pretty much all but saying in name that Season 3 is the final season with 3 basically 44-minute specials. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe we don't need 4 seasons. Looking at you, Star. You got 4 seasons and you did butt fuck all with your final season. Yeah. You just decided to play the Starco thing to death and give an unsatisfying ending. Yeah. So maybe we just need 3 seasons. Gravity Falls needed only 2. And it turned out really well. So yeah. So, all in all, I'm excited. I know a lot of you guys out there who are Gravity Falls fans are very excited for this news. I'm hyped. You're hyped. Let's all get hyped together. Get on that hype train, people. It's coming to Season 2 of Owl House. Also, I apologize for the thumbnail. I know that was total clickbait, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I needed views. I'm a bit of a whore. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this news for Owl House? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Do you want a 4th season? I would say 4th and 5th, but like Disney's been very adamant that the farthest you get is 4 seasons with animation. So, or are you fine with it just being possibly just 3 seasons with 3 specials? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.